Hello, grinded tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV for the DS with me, BlueAnkylo. So, as I alluded here at the very intro, I spent a little bit of time grinding off camera. Maybe 5 or 10 minutes, just to get a few more levels up. Mostly for Rydia, so she doesn't die quite so quickly. We got a little bit of money, and I'm going to spend some of that in town to buy some potions. And also, just totally randomly, you may not be able to get as lucky as I did, but one of the enemies I fought, I believe in the first floor of our cave, dropped a silver armlet, so we can get a little bit more defense for Tella just from random drops. Drops are good, but sometimes you don't get lucky, so you can't count on that kind of stuff. Other than that, nothing else really new. I'll show you guys in a second, but using the rod with Tella is really, really highly recommended in my opinion. You remember... was it Rydia was doing like 40 damage per rod use? She loves using the rod. She was getting like 40 or 50 damage per try. Tella's much better with his rod. Over 200 damage. Alright, I gotta stop. That's good. Anyway, I was thinking about buying some more stuff. You know, at least to have a basic supply of you know, you died, resurrect, you got turned to a frog. I like, in most of these kind of games, I like to have like, you know, at least 10 of each kind of recovery item, just for emergencies. Oh, also, speaking of that, Rydia will have a couple new spells since last time you've seen her. I believe she's learned Esuna, or Esuna, however you pronounce it. I don't know, I couldn't pronounce Cecil, so it could be Esuna for all I know. Anyway, I call it Esuna, and that'll restore all ailments, but it's relatively expensive for MP. And then Cura, which is, you know, level 2 cure. She's also learned, I believe, Warp, which is not very good. It only takes you back one floor, whereas Tella's Teleport just takes you all the way out, instead of just by one. Anyway, that's the new stuff. Let's get back to that cave and kick some butt. I feel like the last couple episodes we've had some difficulties, so I'm hoping that things go a little bit smoother here. Alright, we were surprised by goblins. We're off to a great start, but honestly, these guys shouldn't be too bad. They can hit the mages relatively hard. As you can see, Rydia is still taking a ton of damage. But I really want to show off this mage arrow from Tella. That's really the key thing I've remembered / learned. And Rydia is doing more damage. It's item use in this version of the game is tied to your stats. So I believe the more intelligence you have, the smarter you are, the better you are at using your rod, I guess. Let's keep that joke going. Don't ask me. I didn't develop this game. So anyway, we get a teeny-meensy bit of experience. Unfortunately, it means we need to save most of our MP for healing. Because Rydia does take a ton of damage. And her heal spell isn't that good. I seem to remember in like the Super Nintendo version, Rydia's cure spell seeming to do a lot better. Like, it was more reliably able to heal everyone up to full. Before we go in here, I'm going to save just in case, seeing as I've not made a proper save yet. So there you go. Now if we die, it won't be quite as bad, although my pride will still be injured, losing at a Final Fantasy game that I've beaten half a dozen times. Anyway, we've explored the first floor, so we can zip through this a bit quicker. Alright, so, Cecil can kill these guys in one hit. Tella, via his rod, can kill those things in one hit. Poor tiny mages. I don't know if Rydia can kill in one hit, and because they have such a horrible counterattack, we're gonna, you know, not injure them, basically. Yeah, Tella is the key to victory here, in case you're wondering. It's not a huge surprise. Yeah, Rydia's not quite strong enough for that guy, I guess. But, seeing as we've got a couple levels up, things go a little bit smoother just in general. I mean, Rydia still lost almost half her HP in one battle. Oh, and recall, right, I forgot to mention that. It does cost MP, as some of you mentioned in the comments, I believe. I was hoping it was free, because that would make it at least slightly useful. But as it is, it's just not a very good skill. I wanted to show it off, but it's just not that great. So we need to get through this dungeon, and, well, it depends on what we want to do. We need to find the Antlion to save Rosa. Tella wants to save his daughter. Rydia, I don't know, she's just following us along because she's got nowhere else to go, I guess. We did kind of burn her town down, so... Let's hope we don't burn any more towns down this episode. Alright, this is gonna hurt. Probably gonna use Rydia to heal. Oops, no, not auto battle. Dang it! I pressed the wrong button. I meant to just skip a turn. Oh, this is gonna hurt. She may just be dead before she gets a turn anyway. No. So they're gonna steal all her MP with Osmos. At least we got a crit, right? At least we got a crit. That's great. Good work. Auto battle. Oh, maybe they don't counter always. Maybe they only counter magic. Anyway, she's dead. Good work, you guys, keeping the girl alive. Honestly, how would you keep her safe? If I hadn't attacked, we would have been able to kill one of them, but she still probably would have died. I suppose if anybody deserves the experience, it's her. So let's... No. No, don't! No. I keep forgetting what button to press. Okay, let's raise her from the dead. Wait till the red bar's full. He should have his turn. Now we attack. Okay. I just want to make sure Rydia gets experience, basically. Because she's the one that needs the levels pretty much more than anybody. Tella doesn't get much stronger. And Cecil, well, you'll see. He's fine. Alright, so we can still lose people very quickly. It's kind of brutal. Even though I leveled up a little bit to try to make this a little bit more safe, one accidental auto battle button click and things go poor. Okay, at least we got a new room. Let's do Underground South. There should be some other enemies in here we haven't seen yet. And I do like to fill up the map, so if you wonder why I walk a little bit further sometimes, it's to fill up the map. I do realize that basically at the same time I started this series, a PC release was made for this game. A port of this game. Technically, this game was ported to the Android for phones, and then that game was ported to... we're going to try this out. That game was ported to the PC, so it's not exactly the same as the DS version. And some people have mentioned that things like white are no longer in the game. I don't know if the minimap is either. I haven't played it, seeing as I started this before I knew about the PC version, basically. It's nice to see that Rydia can actually kill these guys in one hit. I wasn't very confident about that, but turns out she's just fine. So yeah, I am aware that the PC version is out, but I own the DS version, I own the Super Nintendo version, the Game Boy Advance version, probably the PS1 version. I own a lot of Final Fantasy IVs. I wasn't in a rush to buy another one right now. Alright, almost time for another level up. That's good. But yes, if you're playing along on the PC, feel free to let me know about the differences, seeing as it's one of the versions I haven't played. I don't have it for the Android. I don't have a smartphone, as they say. One of those oldies that doesn't have one yet. Alright, we got some fish. I'm pretty sure they're weak against lightning. If you want to cast thunder, you could probably kill them with lightning bolts. Or we can just use our rod. Our rods are getting a lot of practice in this dungeon. We've been using them on fish and small mages and weird sea creatures. It's good fun. Alright, I need to stop. It's getting dirty. Alright, yeah, but basically you can see Tella, his best tactic is to just use his rod. And I wasn't even meaning to. But yeah, there we go. We got a new spell for Rydia. I'm never sure which enemies are weak against which status ailments, so you'll find that I don't use them very often. Certain enemies are going to be weak against things like hold and toad and stop and slow and stuff like that. I may try them out on bosses a little bit, but against random enemies, I don't know. You got to really pay good attention. Okay, now this is an interesting battle. Remember this guy, the amoeba in the back. If you hit it and don't kill it, it will cast re-raise on all of its friends. So you either need to kill it first or kill it in a single hit. Which luckily, Tella can do tons of damage now. And that'll do. If you left it for last, it runs away and then you don't get all the good juicy experiences. So I'm actually pretty happy with our ability to take that group down now. And I think you get pretty good rewards out of that. Well, 144 is not that bad. Okay, never mind, experience was pretty weak. You want to fight the 4 wizard kids, that's the best. Assuming they don't kill you. Do I need to go down this way just to fill it in? Probably not. Okay, looks like we'll have to come back around from the other side to finish this room off. Alright. Use your rods. Why does Rydia have a rod? I don't know. Cecil definitely takes a lot of damage from that magic. These wizard kids, whatever they're called, small wizards, they are really brutal for this early in the game. Maybe almost as bad as those stupid birds that killed us on this first battle. You can just defend, Rydia. Defending is instant. You don't have to wait for the red bar to fill up. So, you might, take half damage from attack quickly if you use it. Oh, we actually... That's disappointing. I thought Cecil could actually kill that guy. But I guess primarily, as long as you keep your HP healed up and you're not level 8 or 9, you'll probably be okay. But yeah, you might need to do a little bit of grinding to get through this dungeon. Or if you're just lucky or a little bit careful, you could probably run away from the hard battles. Not that that'll help your level very much. A potion. I don't think that was worth all the backtracking. Hopefully when we get the map reward for 100%, it's better than one potion. I like to get all the treasure, but, we're not going to go crazy just to get it all. No, don't attack. There we go, alright. This should deal with this group, pretty much. These guys aren't too bad. The only weakness I would say using the item is it's kind of slow. The animation is... Oh, that didn't work very well. Now what? Sheesh, the only way we're going to be able to kill that thing is if Tella kills it. Maybe a darkness sword would be enough to kill the amoeba in one hit? I don't know. I figured as soon as fine, although it does cost a lot. Alright, so yeah, using the rod is kind of slow, as you may have noticed. But this should handle it. Cecil survives, barely. I don't know exactly how much HP the amoebas have. But I believe it's at least 100. All that for a teeny-beensy bit of experience. Yeah, the game doesn't really dole out a lot of experience. It makes you work for it. So yeah, you may feel like you're required to do a little bit of grinding. We're already running low on MP with Rydia, unfortunately. I like to use her MP first, because it's not as valuable as Tella's. Tella's is much better at healing the whole party in battle instantly, whereas Rydia you can use for out-of-battle healing for now. And you can imagine if I was actually using magic attacks to kill these guys, we wouldn't have enough MP to heal for very long. I guess you could bring a lot of potions, but you don't make a lot of money in these battles, unfortunately. This early in the game, you're pretty short on gil. Alright, knock it off with the magic, guys. Seriously. I mean, I love seeing over 300 damage from Tella. For no MP, that's just so good. It's like 3 times as powerful as Cecil. Alright, a level up for Tella. Good for you. You're even weaker. Well, he's smarter. He's just stamina. He's been using this rod too much. Alright, let's continue on. Oh good, this is actually good timing. We can rest in the glowing orb, the glowing circle. Yeah, so you can keep monsters away, use a tent, you can save. Good, good, good. Same as, like, every game, basically. Probably, I'd be exhausted after all that, too. Yeah, the former Village of Mist. I should show you her summons, actually. Deceived by a wandering bard. Poor kid. Oh, wait a second. It's not exactly deceived. Why are we going there? Yeah, desert fever, you know. Yeah, Tella knows things. He's been around. His magic would work pretty good on Antlion, to be honest. 8 massive writhing tentacles. I wonder what it is. Okay. Time is short. I wonder why. We must hurry. Do we get a free heal there, or do we have to actually... Yeah, we got a free... So that was like using a tent in the circle. It even explains it again. So I'm not going to use another tent, but I will save it. You can't just save anywhere in this kind of game. Alright. Hopefully, we're prepared enough for the rest of the dungeon. Okay, so we want to finish the map. Get the rest of the treasure. Ice Rod. Now that sounds useful. I don't know if this is going to do more damage or less damage than the current one. But it makes him smarter. Sure. It'll probably cast some sort of blizzard spell. I would expect. Why wouldn't it? Alright. Map complete. 5 antidotes. That's nice. I was just buying some of those. Talking about how I like to have some spares. Alright, more wizards. Tiny mages. Alright, let's see how the Ice Rod does. Now, maybe I could have given it to Rydia so that she would do more damage, seeing as Tella was already doing 300 with the mage arrows. Probably a good idea, to be honest. I may switch it around, actually. So what do we get here? It's about the same for him. Some enemies will be weak against ice, though. Yeah, I'll switch it around. I'll give Rydia the Ice Rod. Cold as ice. We're getting a lot of spare rods from these guys. Backpacks are just full of rods. Alright, let's switch this around. I changed my mind. There we go. That gives Rydia a little bit more intellect. That'll make her do a little bit better damage. Maybe should have healed. One more battle, then we'll heal. If we can survive. Underground B3. Alright. Well, let's go left first. Alright. Let's see how the Ice Rod works on this guy. We know Tella can kill that, and then we just need to wait a second before Cecil attacks. 98 damage, so basically the same as the mage arrows. Other than the fact that it'll have an elemental attribute, it looks like it does about the same amount of damage. So things that are strong against ice, it won't be as good, but things that are weak against ice will be better. That's the way I see it. Alright, we better do a little bit of healing. Rydia just goes down too quickly. And seeing as we've got all of our MP again... Is this the forward way, or is it a treasure chest? That's the way forward. We need to go explore the other angle. Dang it! I prefer going to the treasure side before I go to the exit side. Less backtracking. Alright, we're gonna take some damage here. Good thing we healed up, right? Let's kill that fish. Make sure this thing dies before it can run away. Should only hit... Yeah, it'll be fine. It's just a matter of making sure that Tella kills the amoeba before you kill the other two. That's all. I feel like we're maybe strong enough to handle this area now. I think, what was it, last episode we were only like level 9 or something on Rydia? Mallet, the item there, should restore status from the mini effect. The mini effect reduces your physical attack and defense by almost all. Doubled our gil. Completed the map. Got some tents, that's another $300 or something. And a bomb fragment. Pretty sure that just casts fire or Fira in battle. There we go. Preemptive strike this time. Thanks, game. Just wait for Tella to get his attack in. And then we finish it. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think we're doing better than last episode. may start using some speeder-uppery to get through this a little bit quicker. I'd like to finish this dungeon on this video. Don't want to spend too long stuck down here. Maybe the next battle I'll speed up a little bit. Cutting battles out for me is a little bit difficult when I'm doing stuff on the 3DS. It's a bit more post-processing trouble than some other games because of the split screen. So I don't like splitting videos up into 10 little sub-videos. Makes it a little bit more difficult. Well, let's go left first. Make sure we finish the map. Oh, a new enemy. Well, that makes it a little bit better. We've got Gigantoads. I don't know if they're going to be killed in one hit, or if they're weak against ice. They are weak against ice. Yeah, I do remember that a lot of the times in this version, or this game in general, the color of the enemy is its weakness to elements. Not always, but it is often the case. So 3 Gigantoads dead. That wasn't too bad. I think we got, what, preemptive strike though, so. Rydia! Congratulations. Lots of stats up. I like it. Very good. Gotta keep Rydia alive. And, alright, a secret passage. Where will this go? This is kind of like a shortcut. I'll still have to explore the rest of the map to get the 100%, but I figure I might as well take it. There's quite a few secret passages. I don't use them all, and I forget about them sometimes, but I figured I would show this one off, seeing as it was pretty obvious. Speed it up a little bit. Just a little bit quicker, you know. Just to save a few seconds. I love frame skip. That's one of the reasons I'm not playing it on the PC version. No frame skipping. Gotta have me some frame skipping. Alright, and there's the entrance, or the exit, depending on how you found it. Unfortunately, I do need to still backtrack a little bit here just to finish this area up. I think that'll do. We have to go to the other side of this area from another direction, I believe. Alright, that should do. Speed through a little bit. Yeah. Ice rod. Using the rods as items is really the key here, obviously. Unless you've just got a ton of items to expendables, consumables. Anyway, that'll do for this area. We're not able to get to the right side of the map yet. But we are nearing the end of this dungeon. We're getting closer, at least. Oops. So we've got another new, oops, wrong person. Another new enemy. We've got a Toadger. And it's trying to, like, poison people or something. Let's see, how does this do? Surprise! Tella's rod can kill it in one hit. Unfortunately, Cecil is unable to kill these in one hit. I think giving the ice rod to Rydia was the correct decision. I am surprised that Cecil is so weak right now compared to the mages. Usually, Cecil's the one that carries the team through this dungeon, but not in this version. So we're probably still poisoned, yeah. Let's use, as soon as pretty expensive. That's a lot of MP. I think I'd rather just use an antidote. Oh, you know what I meant to? Sort your items. It's a bit easier to find stuff. There we go. We got lots of antidotes. We might as well use those for now. I know money's, you know, not growing on trees, but it's pretty easy to run out of MP in this dungeon, in my opinion. Well, this is gonna suck. Well, as long as they don't do physical attacks, it won't be as bad. Swap Rose. It's the same way as defending. You know what's funny? Even though Rydia got turned into a frog, or a toad, she can still use her ice rod. So she's fine. But yeah, to move Rose, you press right from the action menu. Oh, you can't use it. I thought you could. You can select it. That's frustrating. Okay, well, let's see what she can do. That's what I get for telling you guys incorrect advice. She can use black magic. She can just cast Toad on herself. That's it. I was waiting to see if the Toad would Uncast. Oh, I killed him too quickly. If you cast Toad on somebody twice, they turn into a human again. No big deal. But it does cost us a little bit of MP to heal. We could use a Maiden's Kiss to restore that. But I believe Toad... Well, Toad's not that cheap either. It's cheaper than Asuna, at least. Zeus's Wrath. Should cast Thunder or Thundera. One of those. Okay. Just like filling in the map. You know me, guys. I keep hoping that one day Cecil's gonna one-shot one of these Toads. Everybody else can kill their Toad in one turn. Oh, come on, Rydia. Turn back. No. Dang it. She would have been able to kill this guy, but she got turned into a Toad too quickly. There will be items and accessories eventually that prevent being turned into a Toad. Or we'll just be quick enough that it won't matter so much. For now, we'll save the Maiden's Kisses. I don't think I have very many. Let's check, just so I know for next time. I've got 4. That's not a lot. Let's go down first. I think it's across the bridge is the progression direction. Wait a second, no. We gotta use Tella first, and then we use Rydia. Gotta do it in the right order. Also, definitely need to heal Tella now, jeez. Alright, speed this up a little bit, save some time. The battle encounter rate is pretty high in this game. Diet ration recovers from the pig status effect. If I remember correctly. You just put pigs on a diet and they turn into humans. It's the way it works. Alright, that'll do. Probably a treasure chest down here or something. Or a broken bridge. Well, you had to, you still had to go down there to explore the full map. So you have to do it. Please let me use all my rod attacks. Ah, you jerks. These guys are making this battle take an awful lot longer by always turning Rydia into a frog. Alright, that should deal with it. They're really picking on her these days. It's like 3 battles in a row they've turned her into a frog. Alright. Magic it up again! I am not going to make it as far through this dungeon in one episode as I was hoping. If we're lucky, we'll get to the end, but we're already almost a half an hour in here, and I've still got a ways to go. Because the battle encounters are ridiculous! Alright, speed it along. Super speed. Alright, another battle done. You can probably tell by how many levels we've already gotten up that I didn't really level grind for very long. It didn't take too much time. Alright, there's the exit, but we want to go down and finish the map. Oh, the completionist in me. Actually, that was probably worth getting. Never mind, that was totally worth it. So we got a new weapon for Cecil, and it doubles his attack and improves his accuracy. That's a pretty solid upgrade, I gotta say. Just leaving Shadow Blades laying around in dungeons. Who would do that? Bronze Hourglass, probably cast Slow or Haste. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting one. Now, there's a lot of zombies. They tend to be weak against fire. And also white magic. And they tend to be very strong against dark weapons like a Shadow Blade. There we go. Good work, Tella. Unfortunately, Rydia does not have the fire spell for some reason. I wonder why. Now I'm still kind of worried about that section in the previous map that I thought we'd go down towards. I sure hope I didn't miss a secret passage that takes us there. It's possible, because I know we didn't finish one of the maps a little bit earlier. Travel outside. Yeah, we're almost at the boss. We're getting pretty close now. I think what I'm gonna do is I will put one of my deadly cuts in the video here, and I will go back and find out if there was a way over, and then I'll show you there. I don't like these cuts, but I will do it for you guys, just to save a little bit of time. If nothing happens, I'll meet you guys right back here. If something does happen, I'll show you the area I missed, unfortunately. See you in a minute. Okay, so I did a bit of running around, and I finally remembered how to get there. Took a bit of practice. We've probably got some more level ups, because the encounter rate is crazy. We've learned Raise for Rydia, as well as Stop. More cool spells that I might not use very much with relatively low MP. Anyway, you remember this secret passage that took us down, or from the bottom up to here? Yeah, you just gotta go the other way. Because you can't see the passageway, I kind of forgot there was a split, or a branch. So, that's what I had to go back to. It's relatively obvious, but, you know, whatever. So I missed it the first time through. Turns out the, toad ogres are also weak to ice. Makes it a little bit easier. Kind of getting tired of this dungeon, I'll admit it. The random encounter rate is pretty brutal, and, the battles, they don't take very long, but it's long enough. So let's finish this map up. I think I forget this section of the dungeon more often than I remember it. Because I thought you could get here from a different area, but I was definitely wrong on that. There better be some good treasure back here, basically. For all the grinding and battling I've done. I suppose you can run from battles. I don't know if that would be much faster. At least we're getting experience, right? Look at this. We're almost up to another level up. And we completed the map. Well, you know, 3 Phoenix Downs is not bad. Feathered, you know, an item? I was expecting it to be like a potion or a bomb. One of those consumable exploding items. This is probably an upgrade. Yeah, look at that. Rydia. A little bit more magic defense. That'll help. Good for you. Okay. I will also cut out the backtracking because, like I said, this place is taking forever. I'll see you back at the little break point on the overworld where we cut off last time. So, see you in a minute. Okay, let's do this. We made it back. I got the feathered cap. The completionist in me forces me to finish things that I'd rather not finish. What do? We get up to the top of the waterfall and we jump down. Amazing. Sure. Leap down the waterfall. That looks safe. Let's just take this young kid and throw her off a waterfall, basically. What do I know about raising kids? Maybe that's what they do nowadays. Oh good, random encounters. Oh look, actually this is fun. We do need to kill these guys. We haven't seen these guys yet, and they're interesting. So these are red moose, or red flan, depending on the version you're playing. And for these guys it really is, the color is their weakness. And although I didn't show it off, they will be quite resistant to physical, so you want to use magic on them. And no items, unfortunately. Keep an eye open for items they drop. It's got good stuff. Back to the toads. Always with the toads. Alright, speed it up. I want to get to the end of this dungeon, this episode. We must finish it. For great victory. I think on my way back to the to this section of the video, I probably leveled up again because there's just so many battles, so much random encounter. I think there's some treasure down here we want to get. Oh look, zombies. It could be worse. We know how to deal with zombies. Tella can do it. Sure, they're poisonous. It's okay. Come on, Tella, please do something. Tella? Come on! Quit letting them smack us. They just all had their attack ready to go before his fire was ready. It's annoying. Anyway, that'll do. Yay, 200 experience points. Tella's gonna get another level up. Just what I wanted. I would say Rydia's magic is starting to get a little bit better, but she still doesn't have a lot of MP, so it's nice to have a few antidotes and Maiden's Kisses and stuff. Woohoo! Hades Helm, and before we equip it, let's check this chest. Woohoo! Hades Gloves! Perhaps you can guess who those are for. So Hades Helm, at least Cecil gets a little bit of magic defense. But not very much. Black Knights, Dark Knights, they don't get a lot of magic resistance. It's just the nature. Alright. Hope you guys aren't tired of frogs yet. Because we got more frogs! At least they're failing their attacks today. It's much more annoying when they actually turn someone into a toad. Alright. Tella, I think you're gonna get a level up, bold pal. Look at you getting so smart. He doesn't gain any MP, by the way. He only gains HP and a little bit of intellect and spirit. We get 5 potions. Yay! Intellect, of course, is for black magic. Spirit is for white magic, in case you're wondering. And I believe Spirit may affect your magic defense or magic dodge chance for status elements or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Yay! Hades armor. Maybe I should have equipped it. It's okay. Oh good! Alligators! We haven't seen any of these yet. At least it's a new enemy, right? Nice crit there, Cecil. Good work. I don't know if I should speed it up. It's our first time fighting an alligator. We can see how tough they are. I believe, like real-life alligators, they can do quite a lot of damage if they bite you. So, killing them in one round is probably for your best interests. Lots of experience. This is where you should level grind, if you must. No, there's no way to use a tent. Hermes Sandal, that should cast haste. So let's equip Cecil's Dark Armor. Or, sorry, Hades Armor. It's even better than Dark Armor. So we got a little bit of upgrades on our gear. That's nice. And for no reason at all, beside those tentacles in the distance, we're gonna heal up. Do we need healing? Ah, we're fine. Tella's only taking a little bit of damage. He's okay. When did I use 10 MP from Tella, though? I kind of want to get the map bonus before I approach the tentacles. I don't remember how I used 10 MP from Tella. Oh! Casting fire on the zombies. That's it. I thought he should be at max. But no, it's all good, guys. Anyway, we know we can deal with alligators. I ain't afraid of no alligators. Cecil seems to get a lot of crits today. We could easily level Rydia up one more time if we needed to. There we go. 100%. We get Zeus's Wraths. Maybe we should use those in the upcoming battle. Ready yourselves for the tentacle snake monster. This doesn't really look like a snake, though. An octomammoth. Or an octopus. Anyway, boss time. Look how friendly he is. Doesn't he look like a good pal? Alright, let's see, Let's use those items. I never use these items. Zeus's Wrath. Let's see how that does. And we're gonna darkness up. And we're gonna test out Thunder. Let's see how it goes. Wrath did 100 damage. That's pretty weak. Probably would have worked better if Tella had used it. Because I think, like I said, items are affected by your intellect and stuff. We'll use Rydia basically just to heal up, I think. Oh, there's the big damage. Wow. Cecil did over 400 damage. Alright, that's how we're going to deal with this guy. Rydia can heal, Cecil can just murder it. Wow, I wasn't expecting that much damage out of him, actually. I don't even think that was a crit. I mean, Tella's doing pretty good. But, yeah, 408, that's awesome. This guy's gonna go down pretty quick, I think. I'm not too worried about this guy right now. With Rydia on heals, even though she doesn't heal a whole lot, that'll be enough to counteract the darkness effect on Cecil from his taking damage. Now, you may be noticing that as we do more damage, this guy gets less and less tentacles. And even Tella is excited about it. The beast is weakening! Don't be lulled into thinking we've won. Well, he does have 8 tentacles. There's still 5 left, right? Looks like our Dark Blade wore off. I should have noticed that. Spend a turn to double your attack to get 2 or 3 turns of extra attack. You know, spend 1 turn to get 2 to 3 turns of double attack. It's probably worth it. So long as we can stay alive. There you go, Cecil. Well, that stung. Definitely hit Tella for some good damage there. But there goes another one of your tentacles. You've only got 3 left. And Cecil's coming for you. I do like Dark Blade. Pretty good skill. That hurts. He may only have 3 tentacles left, but he can do some damage. We'll just stick with healing. Oh, we got him anyway. No problem. Well, given how many random encounters and leveling up we managed to do, it was pretty easy. If you rushed here without getting as many level ups as I did, it would probably be a little bit more difficult. But as it was, that was fine. A nice conclusion, and more level ups! Yay for Rydia, all stat up. Yay for Cecil, almost all stat up. And Tella, well, Tella does what he can. Good work, team! Do do do! Yeah! That was a good fight. Just behind the waterfall. So this is the path from Kaipo to Damcyan. You're supposed to go through this monster-infested thing, jump off a waterfall, and then walk through a waterfall. Could no one have built a trail? An actual trail to this place? It's kind of silly. Anyway, I'm going to put a cut in the video here, or end the video here, end the episode. Next time, we'll go visit Damcyan and learn about Spoony Bards. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.